prevention educator. And of course, Ms. Runions, let me welcome you to the show this morning.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
And we are glad to have you here, primarily because we've talked about this disease of AIDS on so many occasions, and I think we've had an opportunity to talk about the impact that it has had on the African American community, the impact that it is having on black females and whatnot, but we've never had an opportunity to talk about the impact that this disease is having specifically upon white females. And we're simply encouraged by the fact that you being an AIDS prevention educator have agreed to talk to us about that today. But before we get into that, Mrs. Runions, let's see if we can have you to give us some information about your background, your education, and some of the things that eventually led you to become an AIDS prevention educator.
Okay, I am from Humphreys County. I'm a Tennessee native, born and raised in Waverly, married my childhood sweetheart. He died in a car accident when he was 32. We'd been married 12.5 years. And I had married the first boy I ever went out with, so it took me a while to decide to date. I had 2 young children. But when I did, it was in the 80s, and we were just beginning to hear about this disease, but it was never talked about as something that a woman should worry about. So in 1989, I met the man who shared the virus with me. I did not become infected until 1992 from one exposure. And everything changed. I am a journalist by profession, and I was working with the Tennessee Business Roundtable, which is a group of CEOs across the state of Tennessee. And because I was already a journalist, I thought, and I also taught journalism at Nashville State, I thought I am in a perfect position to go public with this. I was the first person I'd ever known to become infected. And I think I was the first person a lot of people had known. I wrote for the Tennessean on a fairly regular basis. My picture came with my column. And so